Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon, good evening. We don't have an hour till our next match. We have roughly 5 minutes, don't worry. And we're back for MK Primetime. We've made it to a 13th season of MKU. This is actually a record-breaking season in many ways, and definitely something we'll get into during this cast. But today we have some Division 3 action for you between Dynamite Alpha and Black Wolves Polar. I'm Josh K. Alongside me, Drag. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you for asking.
Awesome.
Really excited for this match. Black Wolves have kind of been on a break lately, and Dynamite has lost some players, so it will be interesting to see how they square up against each other.
Yeah, Dynamite, after winning Division 2 seasons ago, was a big story going into D1 and did not perform nearly as well as they would have hoped. And then lost a lot of their players, as you mentioned, and so it's a lot of new identity. And so we'll see how they're able to do this season with a very new core as the lineups are showing up. Do you want to go through this Dynamite lineup right now?
Well, we have some long-time players like Blue Orange, Leon, Togepi has been there for a while. Jev is well known for people who has been in the community for a while. Akiko and Low, I haven't too much experience with them, but if they're playing D3 for Dynamite Alpha, I bet they're pretty good. So
Yeah.
I'm excited to see.
Yeah, talking to Mark, Dynamite's leader, he mentioned before that their main focus was to promote players from their second team into their first team. Fun fact, both of these teams do have a second team in lower divisions. So this is the best that they have to offer as we're almost getting started here. I hope we can pull that lineup thing back.
Some
There we
people
go.
in the room.
Yeah, go back to that lineups if you can, Marlon. Thank you. Yeah, so DY with their array of countries represented. Black Wolves, however, very Hispanic. 5 Spanish players, and then Pepito Gamer 26 getting a last-second substitution, I believe. So he will be representing his country as well. And so this team, we don't know a bunch about them. So I was talking to Zorro, their leader, who will also see his POV today, and he was saying that after their long break, a lot of the players used to be in EU2, a different team back in the day, and they kind of just came together and formed this team. And so after a long break, as you mentioned, we'll see how they're able to do this season. So both teams actually.
News coming in, and Akito is in for Pepito.
Okay, so it is entirely Spanish represented, all Spain versus a mixture of countries from DY.
And it seems like we're starting. We have
awesome.
Music Park and Twisted Mansion. Interesting first pick with Music Park. So I assume Black Wolves have some decent spots if they're picking that.
Yeah. And we'll be switching POVs throughout the race, as you can see by the camera icon on the bottom left. We are currently watching Leon. He is in DY, and so we'll be switching depending. So we'll try to keep up with that. So here we go. Let's have a good match. Let's hope for a good one. And as we wrap up week 1 of the season. Yeah.
Good luck to beat both teams.
Who do you think is going to win this match? I have to ask you.
Oh, it's going to be rough. Both lost the first match of the week.
That's true.
But I have a slight favorite in Dynamite Alpha for this match, but it could go anyway, really. So it will be interesting to see.
DY starting top 2 on our RMP, which is very possible to draft, but getting sniped. Nick getting sniped in first by Zorro. So Zorro auto-ranking in first. Yeah, Zorro with a big play, but he might get ready for it.
I'd really like that Leon held that red and just went for the draft instead to have protection first.
Honestly, I probably would have spammed it. That's probably why I'm not playing D3.
Slight misplay in the drive in there, but it's all good. Still first. Going for the dub.
As we switch to Zorro's protective. Oh, he is way behind. This is not going to be good for our cast. He's way behind.
He didn't get trailed at least. That's good. He's drafting up though.
Yeah, interesting. Zorro is about 9 seconds behind, just in terms of lag in the streams, but in reality, he's way up there. So that'll be interesting to note.
Yeah, scary for DY here, having triple greens, and 2 players nearby. This lag also, but as long as Leon doesn't hit his teammate on the Togepi's screen, it will be fine.
Exactly. He threw him away, so they're top 2 now with a little bit of space.
Space is always good.
Yeah, 2 players way in the back, actually, so a shock very possible. going for a shock here. No really anywhere to target shock. We see a top 4 for Dynamite, it looks like, which means that Black Wolves will have to go for something now because they're going to need something to salvage this race in any type of way. As they have a horn in first two.
And we only see a star in back. It ran out, and now a Bill. So when Bills happen, shock could also happen. But we have no idea. Like we only have a top player, top position view, so we don't really know too much about the pack, sadly.
Yeah, a lot of players going in stars in the back, but it looks like a shock is less likely now, as it would have came by now.
Yeah, it would have came by now. So it's gonna be a very good race for DY.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty straightforward running for them. They got at least top 3. As I'll check to see whose me that is on the minimap. We have one me represented today. That is, oh wow, that's a fantastic start for Dynamite. Wow.
Almost a top 6. And
almost a top 6. We almost saw a top 6. Yeah, we almost saw a top 6 to start the season. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, I'm interested to see if like Black Wolves can respond like instantly, because that's something you really want to do in those scenarios. So hopefully for the entertainment value, Black Wolves get this track pick.
Yeah, and also if you get down, like as a team, if you get down, it's so hard to come back just because mentally you're all down in the call, and so hopefully they can. They're D3, so I expect them to be able to get over that loss.
Oh yeah, and it's definitely some experienced players as well, so they should have had this feeling before and know how to deal with this. It's all good.
Fun fact: this 34-point deficit is actually bigger than any lead difference we had in the entire war yesterday. For those of you watching MK Primetime, the first match, but Dynamite getting their pick. Yeah, so this is like the biggest lead change I've ever seen.
That's really cool. But yeah, Dynamite getting the chain, that's really good for them, because this stage it's really hard to like catch up if after the first lap, aside from if you get a shock or something.
We'll see. I'm assuming they're going to go middle here. You definitely want to try to get some space and get out in front.
Does it
well? Up. I would have streamed up there too. Leon in first now within lead, getting into free doubles. And he's off to the races now, so we'll see who's behind him.
I see a Dynamite player behind at least 2 of them, I think.
Yeah, it looks like it might be a top 3, so things are looking very swell so far for DY, but we still have 2.5 laps to go. Not going for
this? Go for this? Or not?
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was very
I mean, you get there too. As you see BW in second, but getting redded out maybe.
Yeah, it looks like it, or else that red just disappeared. It happens sometimes as well.
Yep. But yeah, it looks like a BW.
Zorro in second?
Yeah, I saw a BW member in second.
So going for the dub, will not get double redded probably, so it should be fine.
Are we able to switch POVs? I don't know, because we know Zorro's stream was a lot behind. Interested to see what's going on in the pack as we do. So thank you on command. Well done. As we see 1-3 occupied now, and BW has a lot of spots in the top though. So
yeah, Black Wolves has a lot of good spots. They could just chill. They don't need to get first place when they have spots like this. So this is very good for Black Wolves actually.
Yeah, not at all. Yeah. Oh, and they ended up redding Leon now, getting redded twice. So top 2 now for Black Wolves.
That should be a top 4 if or at least a top 2.
Yeah, Blue Shell didn't come in though.
So let's see. Leon in the pack now, having triple shrooms. That's kind of not the item you want on this course. They don't really do too much.
Not at all, yeah. And the shock not in play. Let's see if we can do any damage with the fire here, because he has BW players in front of him. Oh, getting built off! That's the worst thing. Yep, Bills go tight on that turn, and he absolutely paid the price. So Leon...
Last place for Leon, it seems, after fronting the whole first track.
It looks like, we went back to actually Zorro's Protective here. You can now see the time lag here, but definitely a top 2 for BW at the worst. We'll see how they did.
Probably more. Oh, the shot.
Oh, look at... Ooh. Top 3. Okay, top 3, 10, 11. 8, 10, 11. So a good response from BW, getting themselves back into this match for sure. Great response.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like that's a hard track to like sway a almost top 6 from. So I bet like the player who was 4th place for Black Wolves last race did a fantastic job at like picking out those DY players from the top slots. Yeah,
it's funny because as soon as we switched off of Leon's perspective and went back to the pack, he just got destroyed on first. So we kind of jinxed him there.
but it's really good for the entertainment. So
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
yeah,
So
that's good.
yeah. So BW getting their pick. Let's see if they can run now, starting in top spots. DY unable to do so.
Yeah, but they don't have as good spots as DY did last time. So
Yep.
if DY can get some, if DY does some good group running, picks out one Black Wolves member at a time, they could actually pretty easily win this race. So it will be interesting to see if they do that.
We'll see what they're able to do here. As the pack just getting established, not getting a box in last place is Leon, but somebody getting hit out.
Yeah, it's not the worst box to miss, because the pack is tight, you don't really get a too good of an item anyways. Oh, many people getting hit by the fire, it seems.
It looks like BW was in first. I think I saw BW in first. We'll see after this cut, though. Assuming everyone's going to do the cut here, yep.
Yep, you really want to do this cut. It's like the only one on this track, so... But we see a mix of players in the top spots.
Yeah,
That's really...
Oh, greens. Ooh, but Leon... Oh, yeah, he pulls out his inner ninja there, and he avoids everything. So well done. He still has to worry about the greens, though. And
yeah,
Zorro
breaking. Zorro breaking. Really good team play by Zorro.
Yeah.
Just making sure that the DY players has to back down, give some space for his teammates. It's all good.
Oh, but kind of a misplay there from Leon. He tried to shroom up in red Zorro, but ended up shrooming into the fire and then falling off.
Yeah, but at least he can red Zorro now.
Still gets to red Zorro, though. Like, that was the play. That was the plan all along.
Yeah, he was far enough behind to get the shot there, but didn't get it.
Yeah, so
but
we'll
maybe
see.
Zorro got it.
Yeah, we'll come back now to see what Zorro got in last.
No shock.
Yeah, not a good pull there. So we jump ahead to Leon. I think it's BW in first.
Yeah, and a big lead as well. Like, that first should be set, even if there's a blue.
Yeah, but shock's still possible because of that big first place difference right now. So.
Oh yeah, you could almost get in the pack now.
Yeah.
Like, the difference is so big. Time.
But he does not pull it. So Zorro gonna be getting last. Oh, and then what did he hit there? So we're seeing a bottom two from our two casters. It looks like. Oh, never mind.
Oh, nope. Or maybe Nick will pass him.
Yeah.
I think Zorro made it up with the bell. So.
Yeah, so 2-3-4 for DY, doing well with good support after the first place from BW.
Yeah, so pretty even race.
Yeah.
It seemed like Dynamite handled the mid spots pretty well there and didn't lose any of them, but they were able to get some Black Wolves member away. Yep. So that was all around a pretty good race considering they were down after the previous one.
Yeah, it's a Dynamite +2 race. So now Dynamite extending their lead to 24 through 3. So still pretty close. No one's game yet. No one's really establishing dominance after that first race.
Yeah, but what do Black Wolves pick now? They're picking Yoshi Valley.
Is it just me, or does it do a lot of Spanish teams like to play Yoshi Valley? I don't know. It's like, I don't know how to play that track in the 6v6. I don't know how to play this one.
It's really shock heavy, because shock happens more often when there's more lag, and this is one of the laggiest tracks in the game. And the game doesn't really know how to handle like the distances too well on this track either, so shocks are... I expect to see a shock on this track.
Yep, and we got it, so that's good. So BW getting another pick, despite neither team was able to win a race after holding the top spots and getting their track pick. Dynamite unable to win the race on Tick-Tock, BW unable to win on Wario Stadium. So
yeah, this is not like a classic like front run track. But I think that's fine, because Black Wolves only have first, and then they have fifth.
Yeah, you kind of want to have...
you can't really do a front run track when you have spots like that. That's more risky.
And you want to have spots sprinkled throughout. Is Leon streaming into first early?
Yeah, and having first on this track is not bad. Like, yeah, maybe some people will pass you. Ooh, nice trail.
Good play. Yep.
That was really quick thinking by Leon.
Yep.
I really like that.
Yeah, well done. Unfortunately, though, it is RYV, so that shortcut at the end means his first place probably won't last too long. But he could back on the bridge. Does.
Ooh.
Successful back. So Leon just destroying the entire BW team himself.
Leon carrying right now.
Yeah,
really,
for sure.
Really good play by Leon.
That's a flawless first lap from Leon. You see 3 players in the back, assuming 2 from one team and 1 from another, and a blue shell coming out. So his run in first will end.
If he stops here, the blue wouldn't hit.
Oh, that's true. Yep.
Like, he's going wide, so the blue passes.
Yeah, blue will be back. that blue will be back in 30 seconds, right?
No, it disappears
It
after like
disappear-
30 seconds.
That is crazy. Okay, so well played. Him slowing down.
I
though.
also like that. I also like that. Seeing the red behind him, he has
Yeah.
no protection, so he has to let him pass. It's only a top 2. There's easy to get shrooms.
Yeah.
There could be a shock in play.
Absolutely. But be the top 2, it looks like Leon not gonna pass Kratos because he had the red shell. So
Yeah,
So
that's
3-4
solid
really.
play by Leon. Solid
Yep.
play by Leon.
So BW holding top 2 going into lap 3. Blue shell coming
Oh.
out again. I told you it was gonna come back around.
I thought that was,
Yeah.
was that a second one?
I don't know. It might very well could have been, but BW getting blued out and a fire here could be deadly. But,
Ooh, that nano was
shock,
so well
shock in play,
placed.
shock had. Oh, and the shock's not even in play. So okay, it is okay.
Yep, there it is. I told you it was gonna happen on this track.
Yeah, and getting
Oh.
bumped, build off again, dude. Oh no.
That's
Is
so
he-
unfortunate.
Yeah.
As you
Zorro
see,
dodged
Zorro
the
probably dodged in
Yeah.
the blue.
So Zorro could easily get first this race. Watch out for the star though.
On the bomb!
Bomb!
That's so
Getting
good
7
for
people.
EY.
Zorro spamming a horn. Might hit his
I
own
think he
team
got
there.
one. Yeah, I think he got one from DY and one from Black Wolves, and
Okay.
we see 2 Dynamite members passing in the end, and we saw one behind, so I don't think this was a good race for DY. Ah, top
But it
2.
was.
Top 2 is it.
Yeah, we had no idea what was going on after that bomb. Both our players in the back.
Yeah, but solid
DY.
top 2 for DY. That's
Yeah.
what you want. Those spots are worth more points than any other like
Yep.
tracks.
By 4. Yep. And that is a plus 14 for Dynamite as they extend the lead to 38 after the first GP. But that bomb, that was crazy. And like I think you remember Leon stopped before the boxes, so you thought there might be a shock right there, but it didn't come until like 4 seconds after he passed the boxes. So I thought maybe miscommunication there. Maybe he just who knows what he was thinking.
Yeah, it may have been some miscommunication because I
Yeah.
think that was a Black Wolf shock. I'm fairly sure of it. So yeah, definitely some miscommunication in place, I think. Let's see.
Zorro having some stream issues there. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go back to.
sad. But yeah, we'll go back to Leon. Leon's stream is well, so we'll use that one. But while we wait for Zorro to be back.
Yeah, congratulations on your on Arcadia's win yesterday. By the way, I know you're a member of the team, so
Oh yeah, thank you.
congrats on
Thank
the
you.
big on your big win.
We take those.
Exactly. Yeah.
we
Take primetime
lost.
dubs.
We lost in MKU though, so that's.
You lost today.
unfortunate. Yeah.
Okay. So 1-1 to start the season. Both these teams trying to be 1-1 to start the season because they both lost their first matchups in Division 3 today. So you
Yeah,
definitely
being
don't.
over
want
2 is not great.
Yeah. 0-2, it's hard to come back from 0-2, but you can do it. But Leon streaming in the first year.
Yeah, Leon has been playing pretty well, I think.
Yeah, Leon. When he gets built off last turn of lap 3, that's just what's been killing him right now. So
Yeah, that was like the only mistake he made, but it was sadly pretty huge. So
we see 2 players in the very back right now, so it looks like a shock bagging will be in play this race. Not always a shock bagger, but you absolutely can bag TM.
oh yeah, bagging on TM is really good because you could shock people into the cut or right after the cut if they don't take the cut, and you save so much time. You also have the glider, which is a very good spot.
So we're gonna hold a ghost here in mid pack, as bottom 3 now very separated from the rest.
Yeah, so the bottom 3 we will see someone break to go for a shock, I assume.
I would guess so. Yeah, we'll have to see. As I don't remember who was in the top spots wherever Leon was when we switched to Zorro.
Yeah, Leon is probably still up there, I'd imagine.
Yep.
He's 5th.
Yeah, so he could do some damage, but his teammates are kind of in front of him. He's got to have to split path here. Oh yeah, he could absolutely do some damage.
He can go left.
Yeah. Oh, the bomb!
Ooh, that bomb!
That bomb saved, but he's able to still fire one of the players. He might back here.
Yeah.
Goes for the back, unable to hit. So we see
Zorro
BW
survived somehow.
Blue coming in. BW was 2-3. Who's in first?
Oh,
He
there
horned it.
was a horn.
Yeah, so this could be a top 3. It could be a 1-4. We don't know.
Yeah, top 3 for BW.
Very
like
possible.
exactly what it needs.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, it is
They also
top 3.
did
It is
great,
top 3.
Yeah.
And they have a horn in second, so they could have this. They're both going to show up here. I'm presuming Leon's going to steal third here. Oh, get the snipe! Oh, with the horn!
he got horn!
Oh my gosh, what a play from Zorro.
Top 2-4, I think, for
Top
top
2-5,
5.
yeah. Ooh, but
Still a
nice
really
11,
good
yeah.
race. That's a really good race.
Yeah.
Winning for sure for
Yeah.
Black Wolves.
And the cut at the end there was that horn was some good action there. Definitely added some points to the score there.
Yeah. So how did MKU go for you guys today, Josh K?
Oh, how did it go for me? Did not go too well. We lost a heartbreaker match 1. We were up 24 with 2 to go. We lost by 4. And then
that's such a heartbreaker.
Yeah. And then we just got tilted second match. I'm not sure what happened, and we just couldn't win. We just lost by like 100 or something. I think it was like 80. So yeah, 0-2 to start the season, but last time we went 0-2, we won the division. So what can I say? I think we planned it. So
yeah, Terra used to be known for that back in the day. We always went 0-2 like in the beginning, and then we won like last half. We won almost everything. So can't let it like demotivate you.
Yeah, that's the thing. As I mentioned at the beginning, like after that huge beginning race for DY, like if your team gets tilted, then it's impossible to come back almost. So Black Wolves hanging in there, so doing a good job. That was a +6 winning race for Black Wolves.
And they have superior spots. Spots are always so important, I think.
Mm-hmm.
But DB3, my favorite track in the game.
Really?
In fact.
I'm a big fan of it as well. So good to hear.
Really?
Yeah. Trying to slip his way into first, he does.
Yeah, being itemless on this track lap 1 is actually not that bad, since there's only 2 boxes, and if you want to be in the front, you have to skip the second set.
Yep.
So this is totally fine, and you get 2 boxes in the next turn.
Yep, and we'll see how the shock plays out. A very spread out pack here.
Yeah, I assume the Waluigi last may be going for it, so it will be interesting to see.
He got sniped out. Leon got sniped out in first, right as we switched perspectives. So we didn't get to see it, actually. He switched off the stream as soon as he got sniped. So BW occupying, it looks like a 1-3. 1-2 now.
1-4, top 3?
Yeah, it looks like a top 3, potentially. Leon kind of throwing there.
I mean, he doesn't know, but Black Bulls have the blue, or he may know.
Yeah, they have the blue held, as we saw, yep. Oh, this is a big play here.
The boomerang.
He read it his own. Oh, he failed.
The boomerang.
Yeah. I see Akiko coming in the fourth.
No box.
But the greens. Oh, he destroys 2 players. So that's a huge play. But it hits himself. What the?
But 2-3 for DY. Fox coming up. Who's that?
Wow.
That was really even, I think.
What a wild race there. Is BW getting a
good race from
solid race? Yeah.
Are we getting like a very entertaining warrior?
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't be close.
He had a DY player had triple greens, sniped 2 of the players out, and then sniped himself, and so he just knocked out everybody. And so that turned deadly. Yeah.
Like if it didn't snipe itself, that would be an even race instead of a losing race.
Yeah, that's a 10-point race for Black Wolves, getting a 10-point race. Now they're down only 22 halfway through this match.
Yeah, it's really even. It's been like between like 20 to 40 points for DY the whole war.
That big race at the beginning, proving to be the difference so far. BW looking for their version of that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like the biggest race since that has only been a +14.
Yeah. So it's still anyone's game, I'd say, but your prediction of DY is definitely holding up still.
Yeah, we're halfway. It seems to be holding up, but I'm not like entirely sure. Like I said, it was only like a slight prediction.
You weren't too confident in it.
Yeah, I was not. But I had a feeling like there were like slight favorites.
Yeah. So you go to run a plant slide. What are your thoughts on this track? This one, I have very mixed feelings about it. Not gonna lie.
I feel like it's like kind of technical, like especially on low level. But these guys should be able to play very well. Bumps are happening a lot in the beginning, and shock is also so good on this track.
Yeah, Leon getting kind of bumped out. As a Scooty main, I feel that pain. This is absolutely a Scooty track kind of in the beginning, but Leon getting bumped out there, so it didn't work to his advantage.
Yeah, this is why I use Wario Scooty.
Yeah.
A bit more weight. But I wonder where Zorro is. Does his stream work now?
Yeah, he's in 5th, so they're both in the mid pack. He has double reds here. Gonna lead red at least one. Oh, 2 players.
Oh no, that skipped one.
Okay. I think it redded a DY player in cut. So.
It looked like it skipped him, but I'm not entirely sure. But visit Zorro in 6, no item. Ooh, that was a really good horn.
There's DY and 2-3. Oh, getting hit though. So we don't know who's in first. But we see 2 for BW and 3 for, or 2-3 for BW. My mistake.
I assume there's a DY player in first, in second is Trailing in the red. Even though Zorro doesn't have an item. This could be.
Leon's going for the kill here. He's going for the kill.
This could be a play.
Yep.
Ooh,
got it.
Good play by Leon. I think this is a top 3 for Dynamite. He goes for cut second, and I hope Togepi has him. Oh, it's Black Wolf's first.
Holding on to first so far, but the blue shell coming in, so that's going to end those dreams probably. As you see Zorro mid pack here in a ghost with some fire. A lot of BW up here in the mid pack though.
Yeah, so. I think this is a good race for Black Wolves. If they can, if they can get the second or Leon out, because I think he was up there.
Yeah.
No!
Throwing in last, and so we'll see if Leon can hold on to this first. The shortcut at the end always going to come into play here, so we'll see if
I don't think he'll get first.
Gonna maybe go for a back on the cut here. Yep, going for a back, but Fox looking like he got second, and Zorro gonna pass a couple people on the line. Can he pass DY? Yeah, he does. Okay.
Zorro couldn't do much sadly since he fell off the track, but
a solid race for BW though. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, I think that's +4 maybe.
That's got to be plus something. And so BW slowly crawling their way back into this match.
Yeah, really, like they're like super slowly crawling their way back.
Yeah, that's 3 straight winning races. That was a +8. They find themselves down 14 now with just 5 to go. 14 points, basically 0 points. It could go either way for sure.
Yeah, Dynamite needs like a race to stop this momentum for Black Wolves. Because, they're still in the lead, but Black Wolves have won the last 3. They kind of have momentum. It's really scary, actually.
Leon doing some good item play, though. He was able to hit Zorro there on lap 1 by the glider. He's been doing well, slow-owning people and trailing. And so, playing well and getting a first there, getting rewarded for his good play. But
yeah, you always like to see it happens. Like, sometime you put in all the effort, and you don't get first because they're like that's how the game works.
That's how the game goes. Exactly.
But if you killed 4 opponents on the way, it's probably fine.
Exactly.
Then most of your teammates should be in the top slots.
Yeah. I love Dak. Animal Crossing, one of my favorite tracks in the game. One of my favorite baggers.
Like the track we're known for in Arcadia. So
yeah, that's true.
But I really like Fall. Fall is probably my favorite.
Yeah, it's just so pretty and scenic.
Yeah, and the leaves giving you shrooms sometimes just feels satisfying when you get that.
As you see 2 players in the back, I think just 1 bagger from each team.
Yeah, and no item for Zorro. Kind of expected when you're in the 7th place.
Yeah, those floating boxes are so hard to get sometimes.
But we still see Black Wolves.
Black Wolves top 3 actually. Top
5 actually. Top 5.
Yeah. The short. That's interesting. We'll see because as we see one of the DY players streaming up, but it's still a predominantly.
What happened to Leon? I wonder.
He might have soft bagged at the start of the race.
Could be it, because this is a really good bagging track. Like you're not out of the race when you are behind after lap 1 at all.
Somebody getting horned off there. I think Zorro hit somebody off.
Yeah, but still looking pretty well for Black Wolves. I think 1 or 2 DY members are in the front. But, mid pack is definitely Black Wolves for now.
I'm gonna guess that last place Waluigi is part of DY, but I could be 100% wrong. Oh, is Leon making another good play, streaming and hitting somebody in the cut?
Ooh, but that's fire though.
Okay, so they kind of they traded blow for blow there. Oh, but getting absolutely planted there.
Now it's the top 2 for Black Wolves. That's really good.
Blue coming in.
Ooh. What's gonna happen this race?
The shock is still very possible.
Last player has a build though, so it won't happen until after the last set. If he has it.
If Leon doesn't get but he did get hit. I was gonna say he was in a good position there, but he got hit. As Zorro trying to hold on to first here. Player's gonna cut next to him though. But no, nobody cut. That's a top 2 for BW. Top 3.
Top 3.
That's huge.
Ooh.
That is absolutely huge.
Oh, top 5, I think. I think that was
No,
top 5.
Leon sneaked into 5th at least. A bottom 5
Oh,
for
top
me.
4.
Oh my goodness! And this war is turned on its head. This is the race.
Yeah, for sure.
The Wolves needed this race, and they absolutely got it. They've been slowly chipping away at the lead, but this is the big hit right here. That's plus 36. It's almost as good as you can do in this game. And all of a sudden,
whew,
they
damn,
find themselves. Wow.
I'm struggling to breathe now. It's so intense.
They find themselves up 22 with just 4 to go. All of a sudden, BW in the lead now by 22 points. That's huge. They've won the last 4 races by over 50 points.
So first GP was Dynamite. Second GP was Black Wolves. Will DY be able to turn it around and take over GP3?
Can DY make the comeback? How are they going to respond? It's going to be SNES Rainbow Road, BW getting their pick. And this is an interesting pick. Not a lot of teams like to go Rainbow Road Retro.
Oh, this is actually a really good pick, if you ask me. Like, it's very good for drafting for everyone who isn't first. So if you have a lot of top spots, it's really easy to just keep those top spots as long as the shock doesn't happen.
Yep.
Yeah, as long as you don't very likely, though.
Just don't get hit by that first swamp, and you're in good shape.
Ooh, that green is so scary.
Leon unable to draft. Looks like a top 3 so far for BW, establishing that lead early.
Yeah, and he can't get his draft now, so that top 3 is gone if they don't do any driving mistakes.
That's a top 4, I think. No, it's not. Okay, so low trimming in for DY. He has Nanner, so he could go for some big plays here if we want.
Yeah, here is a good size spot. Doesn't go for it.
Oh, and gets trailed.
By the way.
Yep. So still a top 3. Oh, this horn could be deadly. A bomb coming in. Wow, so much going on right now. Leon he's surrounded by BW players. He's gonna have to go for some horn here right now.
Ooh.
Yep.
That was really good play.
Okay, yeah.
Still, he should go for the double there, I think. Like,
yeah, you for the double
some items at this point.
The top 2, 4, and last place might be going for shock, but if he doesn't get these green snipes, it's gonna be hard. We see 3, 4, 5 for DY, so it's not as bad as it could be.
Yeah, and since he has Black Multi-member, like, he has DY, why didn't he go for the snipe before the box?
Goes for that snipe. Ooh, that was a good effort, though. That was a really good effort.
Really nice try.
And he gets back through it.
Back actually hit.
Oh, the Nanners didn't do anything. That is the worst.
They never do anything.
Yeah, I hate that about this game. And he's getting destroyed, so it's a top 2 breakaway now for BW.
And this is looking really good for Black Wolves then. Because in the top 2, that's a lot of points. That's almost like as many points as need.
Yep. At the very least, it was a top 2, 6. Top 2, 5, 7, 10, 11. So BW continuing to win races here.
Yeah, and this is looking scary because if that score is getting above 40, you can't even like come back in one race anymore.
Yep. 40 is the magic number. That's the most you can win a race by with the top 6. That was a plus 10, so they find themselves up 32 now, which is 3 to go. Dynamite hasn't won a race since Yoshi Valley.
Yeah, they really need a track pick now.
Feels like ages ago since Dynamite won.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, wow.
But yeah, if Dynamite can get this track pick, RMC, very good track for like mixing up spots and stuff like that. Maybe get a shock or 2, because this war haven't really had many shocks. Honestly.
Yeah, not really. Not very few shocks in this war.
Yeah, I don't know if the bagging has been suboptimal, but or if there's just not been enough luck involved.
There's always some luck involved pulling the shock, but they're not getting their pick. BW gets another pick. So Hyrule Circuit.
Yeah, another really good track if you would just want to keep a couple of top spots, because it's if you are first after lap 1, you shouldn't be lower than 6th after the race finishes.
Yep. So we'll see if DY pulls shrooms here and does the classic cut at the beginning.
Ooh, no box for Leon though.
Leon
that's
not getting the box or the SMT and getting passed by absolutely everybody.
And no one got hit.
Yeah, nobody got hit there. I was waiting for somebody to die. So we'll see who's in the top spots. I kind of lost sight of who was in the top. But this
pack is so tight as well.
Wow.
Like, you only see Roy on the map.
Yeah, just look at that. That's crazy. Going for this NISC. Oh, but no, he gets back.
That hit 2 DY members.
Yeah, and they're bottom 3 early. I go for shock now. Somebody has to go for shock on their team, as we see Zorro in first place.
on lap 1, so this is
Yeah.
the beginning of the race. Getting a little
Oh,
replay.
shoot. Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't even realize that. Yeah, good call. The stream lag has come back.
Yeah,
I think-
unfortunately for Zorro. We have to
Yeah.
mostly use Leon, it seems.
Yeah, as we see DY going for shock now, which is they absolutely have to. I feel like, and a blue coming
Oh,
in.
they got
so.
the blue, that's
Yeah.
the start. We do see some Black Bolts, remember, in the back though, so
Yeah.
the blue may actually do some damage.
And we'll see the pack
And-
still. Yeah, last place still going for shock hard. Leon holding his
Let's see
ghost
if he
here.
keeps this
yeah.
this blue.
Yeah, I think he will hold it because he's hoping for. That's all
Yeah,
you can
kind of
really
have
do
to
now.
at this point.
Nobody has to use it because of the red. So well done, red. There, forcing him into ghost.
Yeah, and will we see the shock late?
Going for a kill, going for an inner kill, but oh, he's able to stream. Fox is able to stream away from it.
And no shock, it seems, because
Yeah.
it would have been on the glider, if
Yeah.
anywhere.
Absolutely. So another race with no shock. It looks like as we see 4-5 with triple nanners for DY. Is that a top 3 for BW though? Zorro
I
lost
do
first.
think
So
it is.
it could be DY just because of the blue, but I don't know.
Gets one though.
It is BW
yeah,
for the top 2. Ooh, he's able to avoid a team kill there. But another top 2 for BW, and so they're starting to run away with it almost. As the shock
Yeah,
unable
who
to be
was the
pulled.
last person though? No,
Top
top 3!
three, wow.
Oh, I
That
think
is
it's
deadly.
over. I
We
think
have-
it's over.
We have 2 to go now. It's not mathematically over, but in terms of how realistic it could be, yes, 52 points now with 2 to go. Black Wolves really shining now, up 52 with 2 to go.
Yeah, DY just need like a top 5 or something now
Yeah.
to come back. Yeah, let's just hope that happens, because that would make for an interesting end of the
Yeah, absolutely.
of the war.
Yep. As we got the spots a little bit wrong, so it's actually not 52. I think it's 50. Just 50. As we confirm our scores.
The difference is tiny
four.
bit more, yeah. No, it was top 3 for Black Wolves, not 1
Yeah.
to 4.
Oh no, I think we had some lag there because apparently on Zorro's stream they got top 1, 2, 3, but on Leon's stream it was a top 2, 4. So that's a very interesting situation when you have different results. So we'll see if that's an issue. If DY doesn't get a big race here, then it won't be an issue. So we'll see.
Yeah, and Water Park? Who
Ooh.
picked this?
Well, I think BW has an inward, so I think it might have been them. Yeah, you see there in
Yeah.
third. Yeah.
Water Park is actually a pretty underrated track, if you ask me. So
Yeah.
actually pretty decent, like group running track.
I'm a fan. I
'Cause,
like it.
if someone just shields the other top spots and get drafts, it's like, what are you gonna do? There's no
Ladder.
cuts really, and yeah, shock isn't that great on this track either.
Yeah, you see BW still holding on the top 2. DY needs a break that they haven't been able to break it for so many races.
Yeah, DY just needs a shock, and
But
they
Nick-
need it early.
Nick got a nice snipe there though. So.
Yeah,
but
that helped.
man,
Oh
getting
no,
punished.
the green.
Does he slow down here? Yeah, he does.
Oh,
So we might
no.
for the first time this war, we'll see some bagging from our caster. Oh, he pulls
Oh,
shot!
and he gets the shock!
Oh, let's go. So DY,
I'm excited.
as a blue coming in.
And
We'll
they want to
see.
use this probably at the end of lap 2, I assume.
Yeah,
Because
we'll see.
Black Wolves have a lot of top spots,
Yep.
and after the boxes, it's a glider, and
Yep.
shocking a glider is always nice.
Yeah. So we'll see. I would guess it's coming after glider here. But DY in bottom 3, so they're gonna need it to come somewhat early so they have time to catch up. And it comes now.
yeah,
so yep,
there
yep.
it is. Right as I... exactly where I said it would be used. Because here's only single boxes, you can't get a lot of protection, and now we see DY just
Yep.
coming
DY
into the top spots.
Yeah, it goes into first. DY is in first, but that's it. They have second place for VW still, so they're gonna need
And
something
the
more.
pack is very close. Will Black Wolves be able to come back from the shock? It seems they're keeping up,
Yeah.
honestly.
Definitely. DY needs a huge race, so it's kind of hard to do
this
that.
is not huge enough, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Leon.
another,
punished
another
again.
green.
Wow, it's some deja vu there for Leon.
And I think that
That's not good, yeah.
Zorro 11th is Black Wolves last as well. Yeah, they are. So maybe it's still possible for DY.
A top 2-4, so that's solid. That is solid. I think they're still in it. We'll confirm.
They should be for sure.
Yeah, that shock coming in clutch. They did about as best they could. They were bottom 3 before, unable to get the support behind the top 2-4, and we're down exactly 40 points. I think with 1 to go, if this math is correct.
Well, if you get a top 6 for Dynamite, this is a tie.
I'm afraid to say. I'm afraid to say that DY won't win this war. As we are down exactly 40. Yeah.
But they may tie it.
Yeah, I think
Baby Park.
Baby
I
Park
love
smart play from Zorro and his team. Baby Park impossible to top 6 on, right? I don't know.
I mean, it's completely random.
Yeah.
It's completely random.
Exactly. Not getting the pick though, so DY finally getting their track pick. They're gonna need some magic right now if they want to come back.
Yeah, for sure. But it's looking really unlikely.
Yeah. On DMBC here, my team likes
Maybe
good
a double
DMBC,
shot.
so yeah.
Double would help.
If you're BW, do you send a member back right away to make sure you get the you can get a good chance of the shock? Because if you get shocked, if you're BW, there's no way that they're top 6ing on you if you have the shock.
I mean, there could be 3 shocks in play at once in this game, I think, right?
That's true, yeah. As you see somebody way in the back already, so I'm going to guess that's BW just based on my logic, but
yeah,
could be wrong.
If I was Black Wolves, I would have 3 or 4 people in the pack where you can get stars and chain stars, all race.
Yeah, did you see Leon just throw his bananas away and he got redded? He was trying not to get hit his teammate, and he paid the price for sure.
Really unfortunate for Leon, but
yeah,
maybe this is the play he needed to get shock.
Yeah, but they need first though. That's the thing. They absolutely need first and second and third, and fourth, fifth, sixth. Yeah, they just kind of threw out a first.
And we see Zorro in 5th with only triple banners. So he would love to get some protection against a shock. Get for Shroom, not bad.
Yeah, BW just needs 1 top 6 spot to secure this win.
Yeah, but who's second? Who's the Donkey Kong?
That's DY.
It's up to DY.
Yeah, so DY in top 2. They're gonna need a little bit more than that. That green could be deadly. Oh, and it hits BW. Okay, so still a top 2 for DY.
If they're able to take out Zorro, it's looking...
Oh, he does!
Oh!
It's a perfect item. That's a perfect item. But you still see a lot of BWs in there. BW's still in 7-8, it looks like.
Yeah, I think some DY player in the back, but we see the bell.
Leon getting hit out, and Leon, ooh, and no shot coming either. So
is this happening?
Oh, I think Leon's in last though, so it can't happen. Leon's in dead last. So
he is, but what if he gets bell?
Yeah.
And his teammate gets kills. Spam that bell. Oh no, goal.
I'm getting starred. That's game. Yeah, it's getting punished. Leon getting a lot of punishment. I'm curious to see why he threw his bananas out at the beginning there to kind of throw out a first. DY getting a top 4-6 though. So wow, a little nervy there for BW. I'm sure they were a little nervous.
Yeah, really good effort by DY, but we have to congratulate Black Wolves Polar for winning this war and being 1-1 in MKU.
Yeah, congratulations on your win. Yep, starting 1-1 on the season. Yeah, just after that Yoshi Valley race, Black Wolves just absolutely dominated. They won 5 in a row, including that plus 36 on DAC. Actually, they won 6 in a row. And after that, it was just,
but you saw DY started to come back at the end. So if there was 2 more races in the game, who knows? But it's not. It's 12 races. So that's what it is.
And so that concludes week 1 of MKU season 13. We've played, assuming there were no forfeits, because I cannot confirm, but there were 138 matches this weekend. And so that was number 138. And plenty more to come. And 18 divisions, a new record high in terms of number of participants this season, MKU.
Okay, so I'm just looking at results now for D3. A lot of close wars. We have 2 2-point wins.
Really?
We have 1 4-point win. We have this war, which was was it 16 points?
This is 14. 14-point win for Black Wolves.
So 4 out of 6 wars was 14 points or less, or 3 of them was 4 points or less.
Yeah, the competition in D3 is a high division. It's going to be tough. So every war is going to be close probably. So as we saw just there.
Seems like it.
Yeah. And looking at some Division One results, I know I'm a big fan of Inkling Fingers. I'm wanting them to do well this season. They are kind of the story of Division One for me. They started off 0-2 though, I'm pretty sure. So too bad for them. But HD getting a win on World Friend. So we'll see.
Ooh,
Is this the
that's big
season?
for HD.
Yeah, is this the season World Friend doesn't win, or are they going to repeat again? So we will find out as time comes.
That will for sure be the narrative for this season. We have
Yeah.
D1 is looking so stacked this season, I think.
Yeah. Who's your
Lacking
pick to win?
JPP sadly, but aside from
Yeah,
that,
that is unfortunate. But who's your pick to win D1 this season?
ooh, good question. I feel like WF for
That's
sure they
always a
have a
safe pick.
chance.
Yep.
I feel XI if they did go 0-2 though,
Yeah.
but their roster is really strong,
Yep.
so they may come back from this. RE also very strong team.
Yeah. I mean, all 8 teams are strong in D1. That's why it's D1. So
Yeah, exactly. And
yeah.
HD also can definitely beat every team in the division. So
Yep.
I don't think I sadly don't have high hopes for my old team, Arc.
Yeah.
But who knows? We beat XI.
Yeah. There you go. And
Who do
yeah,
you think will win?
I was gonna pick XI, but they went 0-2, and now that HD is 2-0, I'm gonna go with HD. So I'm gonna say it now. High Definition will shock the world and win the division this season,
Hmm.
beating World Friend in the finals. Hopefully, we'll see what happens. So,
Yeah,
um,
I'm just a logical person, so I'll say WF because
yeah,
they always win. They
yeah,
always
that's
wins.
very true. Very true. Yeah, so it was an absolute pleasure to cast next to you, Drag.
Oh yeah, for sure. It
Yeah,
was super. This was a very nice experience, and I hope the viewers enjoyed it too, because that's the most
absolutely. Yeah,
important thing.
we had a really close war, and so thank you everyone for tuning in this week. And we'll be back. If you weren't watching Saturday Night Primetime, for those of you in Europe or we're not able to watch that late, if you're wanting to play in primetime, if you're an American team, please feel free to DM us or ask your division admin because we want to get more matches broadcast to you guys. And yeah, so thank you everyone for tuning in, and yeah,
Have a good one.
see ya.